Terrifying newly released surveillance footage shows the moment the UK mass train stabbing suspect stormed into a barbershop armed with a huge knife, just one day before he allegedly carried out his bloody rampage on a London-bound train. The maniac, identified as 32-year-old Anthony Williams, can be seen whipping out the huge blade and barging into the shop, as employees and customers scrambled out of the way just before 7:30 p.m. on Friday. According to The Sun, Williams' erratic behavior in the barbershop occurred only minutes after he allegedly knifed a 14-year-old boy in a separate attack, which marked the first of 3 knifings allegedly tied to the suspect. Next, police believe the 32-year-old attacked the person with a knife at Pontoon Dock Light Rail Station in London around 1 a.m. that night. The victim reportedly sustained facial injuries from the assault. Those 2 knife assaults unfolded less than 24 hours before Williams then allegedly stormed a London-bound train at around 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, wounding 11 people. Passengers described this Saturday night minutes-long stabbing spree on the train as pandemonium, as bloodied travelers raced down the train car to warn other passengers of the attack.
I was in Coach H. I was literally just listening to Audible on my phone. And then I had guys suddenly run past going, run, run. There's a guy stabbing literally everyone, everything. At first, there was a few of us kind of looking at each other like thinking it was a joke, like it's Halloween, like they're pranking. But then you could kind of see in their faces they were being serious.
And it was clear that something was going on. We didn't quite know what. And then a minute or so later, a man was running down with a very clear wound, bleeding quite badly on his arm.
So I kind of got my stuff and I was running. And everyone was really pushing behind us, really panicking. And then I put my hand on this chair, like just trying to push myself forward. And then I look at my hand and it's covered in blood. And then I look at the chair and there's blood all over the chair. And then I look ahead and there's blood all on the chairs. And I'm thinking, okay, this is pretty serious.
After the train made an emergency stop in the town of Huntington, police say they were able to detain Williams, a British citizen, within 8 minutes of receiving the first emergency call. Dramatic video captured the moment Williams, dressed in all black, was tasered and tackled to the ground by 5 officers. More shocking video from the scene appears to show passengers on the platform just minutes after the attack. At least one man can be seen holding a blood-soaked bandage to his head. 10 people were rushed to the hospital because of the attack, while an 11th person self-presented to the emergency room. One victim, described as a member of train staff who tried to heroically stop the attacker, remains in critical but stable condition. Williams is charged with 10 counts of attempted murder, 1 of actual bodily harm, and 1 of possession of a bladed article. Recently, the UK has experienced a dangerous spate of knife attacks, which has caused a stir on the island nation and on social media. On October 27th, an Afghan national was arrested after allegedly stabbing 3 people in Midhurst Gardens in Uxbridge in West London. One victim, identified by locals as 49-year-old Wayne Broadhurst, who was walking his dog down the street, was fatally stabbed after trying to stop an attack on the other 2 victims, a 45-year-old man and a 14-year-old boy, according to The Telegraph. The 22-year-old suspect, identified by police as Safi Dawood, illegally entered the UK in the back of a truck in November 2020 and was granted asylum in 2022, according to the BBC.